I just went and grabbed a tissue because we're going to be doing breath of fire. So in terms of what you might need today, you may, depending on your flexibility, want to have a belt or a long sock or a scarf or something just to help pull you down into a position. You might want to sit on a little pillow or a block or a book. It's just quite helpful to have your hips above your knees. Just thinking what else you might need. No, I think that's good. Tissue for me, just in case. And water would be good. Right, I just see. It is 9:30 and it feels like a good time to start. So, Satnam, good morning, welcome. I'm T, for those of you who don't know me. I know some of you haven't done Kundalini Yoga before, and that's completely fine. I'll talk you through everything, beginners are welcome. We try as much as possible to keep our eyes closed. We just try and have more of an internal experience. This we call easy pose, but for some people this is really hard. And that's completely fine because knees can be a bugger. So you may want to sit with your legs out in front, you may want to sit on your heels, you may want to sit on a chair. You just do your best. And there is a lot of evidence that shows that if you visualize a posture, you get the benefits. So no cheating, but that is not your get out of jail card. But you know, if you want to and you can't do something, that's completely fine. So that's Kundalini Yoga. We'll go through it. In terms of addiction, I salute you all for turning up. There's obviously a huge spectrum of addiction, from process addiction, which is more sort of obsessive compulsive thinking and anxiety, all the way through to really, really serious debilitating addictions. And everyone and everything is welcome here with no judgment. I am in terms of my credentials to teach this, I have on a practical level 2 teacher training, yoga teacher training, and on an addictive level, I have a wealth of experience. I am a fully paid up card carrying member of the Addiction Club and have been in rehab and have been in the rooms and have tried lots and lots of things in this journey of life. And what I've found, and the reason I'm so passionate about teaching this, is that for me, Kundalini Yoga has really transformed my addictive personality. In terms of what we're doing here today, I don't want to bamboozle you with lots and lots of information. I'm hoping that organically this will turn into, it might be an online course, it might be meeting face-to-face workshops, I don't know, we'll see what happens. But for today, the intention is really to be gentle with yourself. We want as much as possible to start to put down the pain of the past, forget about the fear of the future, and land into this moment here and now. Kind of make friends with the body. I'm hoping that throughout the class you'll see that we can, with certain tools, with the breath and with movement, we can begin to regulate the system. We can go into our system and we can reset it. And we can kind of start to create a really lovely relationship with the body temple. So it's going to be an interesting morning. I'm delighted you're with me. And we will begin, first of all, let's start tuning in. So we tune in with the mantra, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. And this mantra is really calling upon your highest consciousness that is within you, your inner teacher. And then we chant another mantra, which is for protection. So we create a sacred, safe space for us to practice within. And if you don't know the chants, it's fine. Maybe just be with the vibration and just feel the energy. So we're sitting in a lovely, comfortable position. The spine is straight, the shoulders gently relaxed away from the ears, and just taking a few moments just to welcome yourself to class, feeling your buttocks on the floor and just landing for a moment. I'm going to rub the palms of the hands together. So what this does is it stimulates all the nerve endings and starts to balance the left and the right side of the brain. So balance is really key for us addictive people. So we have a good rub of the hands and then draw your thumbs into your sacrum, the palms pushed together. This is an active prayer pose. Inhale and exhale. And inhale to tune in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. At Karena me, Jugat Karena me, Sat Karena me, Sri Guru Deva Name. At Karena me, Jugat Karena me, Sat Karena me, Sri Guru Deva Name. At Karena me, Jugat Karena me, Sat Karena me, Sri Guru Deva Name. Inhaling all the way, and you pull up on the root lock, so pulling up on the rectum, the sex organs, the navel. Just hold yourself in this beautiful line of light, and then exhale, gently bringing the hands down on the knees. Don't open your eyes, just see if you can feel that vibration, that powerful mantra. The space is now open for transformation. Good. Inhale and exhale. And we're now going to do an interesting stretch working with the vagus nerve. So we're going to be working a lot with the vagus nerve. This is an amazing nerve that goes all the way down through the body, all the way down into the pelvic floor, and it manages our sympathetic system, which is our fight or flight. So I just want you to interlacing your fingers kind of at the heart space. You're going to pull them apart so that you can feel them thrum. There's like you really want to activate the posture. You'll feel it across your back. So you're pulling the arms apart, and as you start to lift your arms up, you're inhaling, lifting the arms. Continue to inhale and slow, lifting the arms up above the head. When you get to the top, inhaling all the way, suspend the breath and push round to the left. So you're pushing down on your right knee, stretching around, keep holding the breath. Exhale, bring yourself back round to the front again. Inhale all the way. Suspend the breath and push round, twisting to the right. The left knee is pushed down. Hold the breath for as long as you can. And when you need to release it, you exhale. Come back to the front. Eyes stay closed. Arms come down onto the knees. And there is a lovely dopamine flooding through your system. Just in a stretch and a breath. Good. And again, inhale and exhale. If at any point you need to change your posture, if you're not comfortable sitting cross-legged, feel free to stretch your legs out. Try and keep your eyes closed as you do, just to hold the space. So we're now going to come into looking at how we can affect the system simply through the breath. We're going to do a breath called Sitali breath, which is really useful for essentially landing into yourself. It is wonderful for cooling. Actually, it's really useful for physically cooling. So if during the summer, or if you're menopausal and you want to cool yourself down, this is a brilliant one. But for all of us who can be triggered with anger into using whatever we use, this is a great breath just to cool the anger down, to land into yourself and kind of get cozy in the body and create this safe space. So the way we do it, I'm going to come forward a bit. You want to roll your tongue, sticking my tongue out, roll your tongue. So it's almost like a straw. This is also known as straw breath. If you can't roll your tongue, that's just genetic and it's fine. And you just stick your tongue out. So you kind of have this cool breath coming in through the mouth. So you roll your tongue and you draw the breath in through the mouth. Pause for a moment, draw the tongue in and exhale through the nose. When you're inhaling, your belly wants to expand to make room for the breath. And when you're exhaling, you want the navel to go back towards the spine and you lengthen. I want you to picture, as we're doing this breath, that it's like you've got the most beautiful piece of silk thread that you're drawing in through the mouth. And then as you exhale, it kind of wraps you in this gorgeous, cozy blanket. So there's quite a lot to talk about there. You take from it what you will. Let's just begin. So the spine is straight, shoulders are relaxed, chin slightly tucked. Roll your tongue. Actually, exhale all the way. Roll your tongue, inhale. Gently exhale through the nose. Continue inhaling through the rolled tongue. Exhaling through the nose. We all go at different paces. Be gentle with yourself. The art is to soften. There's no pressure, there's no stress. Just land into yourself. Last 30 seconds. Make this your last breath. Release. And then all together, we're going to inhale through the nose. You pull up on the root lock, so it's rectum, sex organs, navel. Seal that energy, send it up through the spine. Focus at the third eye. Keep squeezing, suspending. And then exhale. And release. Keep the eyes closed. Just take a moment. You may notice there's really no breath. Nice and gentle. Inhale. And exhale. Let's stretch the legs out. Give the toes a little wiggle. We're going to come into start to move now. We're coming into our warm-up. Now this posture works sitting cross-legged, and it also works really well in rock pose, so sitting on your heels. So it's completely up to you, but I'll show you, I'm going to show you from the side in cross-legged. So I've got my hands on my knees. We're going to do an extended spinal flex. For those of you who are traditionally trained in Kundalini Yoga, we're going to be moving the head, and we're going to be going quite slowly, so it's a bit different. So we're coming forward. As we inhale, we open up the chest, roll the shoulders back, chin comes up, head comes back, really stretching out. And then we exhale, tucking the chin, rounding the spine. So we're inhaling, shoulders away from the ears, chin comes up, head comes out, really opening up the front side of the body. Exhale, rounding back down. This beautiful, slow movement, matching the breath with the movement. While you're doing it, I'll explain what's happening. So as we start to expand, we're massaging our whole emotional body. We're eating up our stress hormones via this expansion, and we're releasing serotonin. Roll your tongue up so you're pushing it into the roof of your mouth. This increases this beautiful stretch through the vagus nerve. Obviously the spine is loving it. Dive deep into the movement. Inhaling as you come forward, open the heart. Exhale as you round the spine. Eyes are closed. Making this the last one, bringing yourself into neutral, spine is straight. Inhale. Suspend, pull the lock, tuck the chin, gaze at the third eye, and squeeze. And lovely exhale. Let's pause for a moment. Nothing to do, nothing to see, just notice how you can really soften. Good. We're going to take that movement and we're going to bring it into a Sufi grind. So again, as we inhale, the heart opens, the chin comes up, we slide to the side. As we exhale, we round the chin, rounding the spine, sliding to the other side. Inhaling, chin comes up. And exhaling. So I really want to see from you guys this beautiful grinding movement. You don't want to miss the gift of the grind, because when you're doing that, when you're doing this movement, when you're really pushing to the edges of the posture, there's so much going on. You're stimulating this production of serotonin, this natural antidepressant that's all stored in the 95% stored in the abdominals. So when you start to do this beautiful rotating movement, you start to activate the production of serotonin, which we want. This is the opposite of testosterone. Start to feel safe. So inhaling as you're coming forward and exhaling as you're rounding back down. Next time you come round to the center, pause and reverse the direction. Don't forget to breathe. Releasing all the tension in the fascia, in the vagus nerve. Feel the heart expanding. You're making room for yourself, creating this beautiful space for yourself to start to really fall in love with yourself. Or maybe we'll just go for, maybe it's, you start to like yourself, start to enjoy being in your skin. Next time you come to the center, pausing again and reversing the direction. And for the last time, next time you come to the front, you pause again. For the last time, reverse the direction, going deeper into your circle, drawing like a circle of light around you. It's a simple act of self-love. Slowly, slowly, you start to make the circles smaller until you're positioned in the central line. Spine is straight. Inhale all together. Again, pulling up on the root locks, squeezing those muscles, draw the navel up, push the tongue into the roof of the mouth, gaze at the third eye, squeeze and elevate, elevate, elevate. And exhale and just lie back on your mat, just lie back completely. Keep the eyes closed, lie back, palms facing the ceiling. Just see how soft you can become. Rather delicious just to stop for a moment. So in Kundalini Yoga, we kind of pressurize and then we release. And the kind of parts in between, when we stop, these are when we rest, when we find stillness, these are where the gift resides. This is where the body realigns, resets, readjusts and absorbs these delicious hormones that start to flood the body. With your next inhale, draw your knees up towards your chest. You can hold your knees on top or behind the knees and just very gently start to rock and roll, just circulating, stimulating the energy along the spine, the kidneys. Very good. And then you're going to bring yourself nicely up for the next posture in the warm-up. I think we'll come into rock pose. So if this is available to you, otherwise you can do it still sat cross-legged. But if you sit on your heels in rock pose, it's very good for the digestion. So really great for apana energy, releasing whatever is not serving us. We're going to come into a slow spinal twist. So again, if you're used to doing traditional Kundalini Yoga, you might be used to going very fast, which is awesome, but we're going to do it slow. So we have our fingers at the front and our thumbs hooked over. Drop the shoulders down away from the ears so you're not wearing them like earrings, and you've got your heart open. You can feel, if you send your awareness to your shoulder blades at the back, you just want to feel that the shoulder blades are coming a little bit closer towards one another. Now we're going to be inhaling to the left. When we push around to the left, the head goes with it. And exhaling to the right. So we're inhaling nice and slow, heart stays open to the left, and then exhaling to the right. So you want to take your time. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Keep opening up the heart space. This is the whole thoracic system that we want to start releasing any tension in. The breath is really important for detoxification. So lovely, long, slow, deep breath, and the movement mirrors the breath. Eyes are closed. Let's see how you're doing. You're doing great. We're coming into the last 30 seconds. Keep opening the heart. Bringing yourself back to the center. The arms stay where they are. Slightly tuck the chin. Inhale all the way. Pull up on the root lock. Hold yourself in this incredible line. Feel the heart opening. And with a beautiful, graceful breath, release the arms coming down. Just pause for a moment, focus at the third eye. Notice the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Let's come into a live nerve stretch now. So this is where you need, if you're not very flexible, this is a great posture to do on a daily basis, and you can do it in the bath actually, but this is why I said at the beginning, if you are here, if you've got like a pair of socks or a belt or a scarf or something that you can hook over your feet to pull yourself down. We're not interested in any sort of punishing, must get my head on my knees kind of experience. That's not what this is about. What we really are interested in is keeping the feet flexed, because then you start to have this fantastic working with this really big nerve coming up the leg, which is great for relaxation. This is a great posture for depression as well, for anyone who suffers from that. We inhale up, long, tall, straight spine. And then as we exhale, folding down towards the feet, hold on to whatever you can hold on to with no judgment. And then we're inhaling up, we're kind of pulsing, keep the hands where they are, inhaling up and exhaling down, nice and gentle, getting the belly on the thighs, don't worry about the head. You might want to tuck your chin slightly so that the spine is long and straight. So again, we're inhaling as we come up, and exhaling as we come back down. Use the breath to increase the stretch. Seeing light between each of the vertebrae. Coming into your last minute. Keep the feet flexed, keep the eyes closed, and breathe. Last 30 seconds. Satnam yogis, hold the posture. Inhale. Pull the root lock. Feel that energy. You're like an amazing circuit of energy. As you exhale, without opening your eyes, gently, gently lying back on your mat, palms facing the ceiling, feet can go mat width. Grounding yourself completely, feeling yourself anchored and held. And just taking a few moments to breathe with Gaia, connect with the earth. Yeah, with your next inhale, draw your knees up towards your chest, holding on to both of your kneecaps. We want to just expand the knees away from one another and then back towards one another. So as you expand the knees away, you're inhaling, exhaling, drawing the knees back towards one another. This beautiful groin opening stretch, great for the hip flexors, kind of where we're connecting with our emotional body. You may find that you have a lot of tension in your hip flexors, and this is where we kind of sometimes can become quite rigid because we're pushing our feelings down. So just breathe into it, be gentle with yourself. And we're going in the opposite direction. It's expanding. There we go. Drawing the knees back into the chest and just rock and roll your way. You can either be very gentle, you can have a bit of a play, and you're coming up now. We're moving our warm-up to come up into cat-cow. So we have our knees underneath our hips, our hands underneath our armpits, our fingers splayed. Your arms are going to stay straight, and your feet can be in a little bit more than the knees. Okay, as you inhale, your chin and your chest and your tail comes up. This is your inhale. As you exhale, you're rounding your spine and you're tucking your chin. Nice and slow movements. Inhaling as you bring the chin up, tail up. Exhaling as you round the spine. So we're massaging our entire vagal nerve system. Great for the spine, sending the energy all the way from the base, all the way up to the crown chakra. You're almost like weaving the pranic energy through all of the chakras, bringing yourself out of rigidity. And you find the pace that works for you. Listen to your body. More than halfway there. Last minute. Go deeper into the stretch. Come into the flow, into the breath. Enjoy this incredible gift of your body. To end, we inhale all the way up. Hold the breath, pull the root lock. Enjoy that delicious arching stretch. And then as you exhale, push your buttocks back towards your heels, bringing your forehead down to the floor. You're coming into child's pose and just holding yourself for a moment in this beautiful space of love. holding yourself with the care that you would show to a child that you loved very much, softening everything into the earth, breathing with Gaia. With your next inhale, you're going to very, very gently and slowly uncoil. Head comes last. So now, again, gently bringing yourself up to standing. Take your time. If anyone's got blood pressure issues, just give yourself the time you need to come to standing. You can't see my entire body, but my feet are hip width apart. My knees are slightly bent. I like to lift my toes up off the mat, stretch my toes, bring them back down as I send my awareness into the soles of my feet. I send my roots right down through the core of the earth, anchoring myself. The knees are bent, just makes you feel that kind of solid connection. We're going to do a posture called expanding the magnetic field. This is working with our auric field, which is our shield against any negativity, and it's also, so it's a protective thing, but it's also our radiance. And when you have a strong aura, you like radiate, you shine your light out. It's also a really good posture if you ever wake up in the morning and you don't feel so fabulous, you feel crappy. It's a really good one just to shift the energy. So you start with your hands in prayer pose at your heart, and you're going to inhale into a back bend, and then as you exhale, you fold from the hips, coming all the way down to the earth. Then you inhale, sweep the arms out to the side, coming back into your back bend, heart open, and then again exhale, folding. So you're following the breath. Inhale, sweeping the arms, expansive movement. As you exhale, enjoying the stretch up the back of the leg. Making this your last one. And you come into your back bend. Hold it for a moment. Inhale all the way. Bring your head up to the center. And exhale, sweep your arms down. Feel as if you're clearing any negativity, any detritus, anything shadowy. Clear it from your space. You might want to just flick your fingers or shake your hands. Sometimes when you've got that stale energy, you just need to have a little shake. And then be still. And again, send the awareness down through the soles of the feet. We're holding ourselves. We're creating safe, clean, cleansed space. We can enjoy being in the body temple. Bring your hands to your hips for a moment. Inhale all the way through the nose. And just sigh out. And again. And for the last time, inhale all the way. As you exhale, really have that sensation that you're releasing, you're detoxifying, you're letting go of whatever is not serving you. Good. So we're now coming into, we're going to start our Kriya. So we stay standing up, stay with your feet hip width apart, we're going to be doing a breath which is a classic Kundalini breath called breath of fire. So this is an equal inhale, exhale through the nose. It's like a panting breath, and you're really moving the tummy with it. So a good way to start with breath of fire is you literally pant like a dog. You see my tummy as I exhale, my tummy goes in. And then I close my mouth. Now, you can do it fast, you can do it a bit slower, but just find a pace that you can maintain and sustain without feeling like you're going to pass out, because that is not what you want to be doing. So just be gentle with yourself. This is the most wonderful breath for detoxification, for clearing out any stale energy and any staleness from the lungs. So we are going to have our arms out to the side. I hope you can see my palms are facing the ceiling, and then I bring my thumbs up to face the ceiling as well. The thumbs, I may see them like a sort of lit flame or a candle pointing towards the ceiling. My heart is open, again remembering how you can send your awareness into your shoulder blades at the back and just draw them back so that you really open up your space. So this is how you're going to be standing, and you just set your intention to keep the arms up, to be in that expansion. And then we're going to begin breath of fire. I'm going to let you find the pace that works for you. You're doing amazingly. So shoulders hold rage, they hold anger. So just release any tension from the shoulders. Move your energy into the heart space. Feel that expansion. Release any anger. Nearly there, doing amazingly. Last 30 seconds, not even that, 20. Keep the arms up, set your intention. I can, I am. Well done, you are amazing. Keep the arms where they are. Inhale all the way. Pull the root lock, gently bring your arms above your head, hooking your thumbs together, little back bend, and then you're going to exhale and you're going to fold your way all down towards the earth. The hands come down towards the earth. Either just for a moment, just noticing how you need to release the neck. Release any tension in the neck. It doesn't matter how far down you come to the floor. If you're flexible, I want you to stand on your hands just to increase that experience of being a circuit. If you're not, do not worry. Just focus on releasing any tension. Releasing the posture. Lie down on the mat. Palms facing the ceiling. And allow everything to settle, soften into your space. With your next inhale, draw your knees up towards your chest. The arms are T-shaped, and allow the knees to fall over to the left side whilst you look to the right. And then inhaling and exhaling over to the side. Over to the other side. Breathing into your spine, just noticing how you can reset your system with this simple movement. And draw the knees back into the chest. And rock and roll your way up for the next posture. So again, if you're not that flexible, you may find that sitting on a block or a cushion helps. We're going to be bringing our legs wide, and we're going to have our feet flexed. Okay. We're going to be doing breath of fire in this posture again. So this breath of fire really stimulates the production of serotonin. We're going to inhale up, long, tall, straight spine. We're going to twist. Exhale, just lay yourself. Feel that you're laying yourself on your leg, bringing the hands to wherever you can reach. You're going to stay with your left leg, and you're going to do breath of fire. So staying over the left leg, doing breath of fire. Equal inhale, exhale. Pumping breath. You're releasing stress at the back of the pelvis. Working with your spinal nervous system and accessing your pain body at a really deep level. You're opening your mind. However flexible you are, keep flexing the feet. You're into your final minute on this side. Stay with it, you're nearly there, you're doing brilliantly. Well done. Inhale all the way. Pull the root lock. As you exhale, stretch stretching up. Inhale up. Keep the feet flexed as you twist and exhale over the right leg, catching on to whatever you can catch on to, and then begin. Breath of fire. Transformative breath. Expansion of the groin. Keep reaching and stretching. Final minute. And last 30 seconds. Hold the posture. Inhale all the way. Pull the root lock. As you exhale, bring both legs together. Keep the eyes closed and lie back. Lie back. Take a pause. Be still. Just allow everything to melt and soften. We take this time to claim our safe space. And with real grace, inhaling, drawing back one knee towards the body, pointing the toes. And then exhaling and switching sides. Good. And then drawing both knees in towards your chest. Gently, gently rocking and rolling and bringing yourself up for the next posture. So we've been doing a lot of stretching the pelvis, and now we're going to work with the pelvic floor, which is great for bringing us into now, the present. And what we start to notice is we can be in the pain of the past and the fear of the future, and neither is good. But actually, sometimes if we just drop into this moment now and go, actually, I think this moment is actually okay. I hope for you all this moment is okay. We're also working with the Kundalini energy in this posture. So you're going to make fists with your hands, and then you're going to put them just in the groin area. So just kind of just beneath the hip bones and above the thighs. There's like a natural indentation. You can either do flat hands or fists. It's up to you. You come down onto your tummy. You've got your fists beneath you. You've got your chin. I'm going to move my mic so you can hear. You've got your chin on the floor and your feet are together. Okay, we inhale, the feet come up. And then we exhale, pulling the root lock. The feet will go up a little bit more. You stay like this with your breath held out, with the root lock pulled. When you need to take an inhale, the legs come down. You inhale, you exhale, and then you inhale, the legs come up again. You exhale, pulling the root lock for as long as you can. When you need to take a breath, you bring the legs back down again. Exhale, and we continue. So you inhale, the legs come up. As you exhale, you pull the root lock, holding the breath out. When you need to take a breath, you bring the legs down, and then you exhale, and then you repeat. So it's inhaling up, keeping the legs up as you exhale, pulling the root lock for as long as possible, suspending the breath, and then you bring them down when you need to take a breath. You've only got another 60 seconds to go. This is potent, this is powerful. 45 seconds. Really drawing the feet as high up towards the sky as you can. Last 15 seconds. Hold the posture. Inhale and exhale. Release, gently bringing your cheek to the side. Just pausing. If you're comfortable lying on your tummy, it's rather delicious to be connected with the earth like this. And if you're not, push back into child's pose for a moment, stretching out the spine. Just noticing the energy in the spine that is sacred. See if you can connect with that pranic flow. If you're not already in child's pose, pushing yourself back into child's pose, bottom coming to the heels, and gently, gently uncoiling your way to come up. So we continue now. We're going to do the opposite side of the body, equally potent posture. We're coming into a cobra with a similar breath. So you may want to just do Sphinx. So you've got your elbows underneath your armpits like so, or you may want to come into full cobra. So you're inhaling up, you exhale all the air out of the lungs, pull the root lock, suspend the breath for as long as you can, and then when you need to take a breath, you inhale, coming back down, you exhale, and then inhaling up, exhale, pull the root lock, suspend the breath out as long as possible. You've all got different lung capacity, so whatever works for you. And then when you need to, inhale and exhale and repeat the process. So we're inhaling up into cobra, you're exhaling, pulling the root lock, suspending the breath, and then when you need to inhale, you come back down, take an inhale and an exhale, and then you inhaling back up again. So this is resetting the whole system, really opening up the heart, lifting the chin as you come up, playing with the Kundalini, playing with the spinal energy. Let's see how long we've got. Do your best. We've got 90 seconds. Find the breath. You're well into the last minute. You're doing amazing. I can. I am. I deserve to feel better. I can take control of my emotional body. I can calm my system down with the breath and with movement. That's so empowering. Last 30 seconds. You're going to make this your last round of breaths. And then we're all together. We're going to inhale up into our cobra. Pull the root lock, feel the energy, feel it traveling all the way from the base of the spine, all the way up to the crown of the head. Lift a little bit higher, lift your chin a little bit more, and then exhale gently, vertebra by vertebra, bringing yourself back down onto the mat, either cheek to the side or pushing back into child's pose. Whichever you want to do in order to find your place of stillness. And if the mind's going off, just bringing it back to the breath, back to the sensations in the body. So if you're not in child's pose, now pushing yourself back into child's pose. Stretching out the spine, really noticing your spine as you uncoil vertebra by vertebra, very, very slow, beautiful flow as you bring yourself up. And I show you the last posture. We have fun with this, and I'll give you alternatives if I'm not with you, so you have to take care of yourself. If your practice is to come into shoulder stand, feel free to come into shoulder stand. If it's not, you can either do a half moon, so where your heels are up by your buttocks and you catch onto your ankles and you push yourself up so you've got your heart above your head. Or I'm going to show you how to do it because of my figure. If I go into shoulder stand, I won't be able to talk to you. So that won't be very good. So this is what we're going to be doing in shoulder stand. We're going to have our legs above us. We're going to inhale. We're going to exhale. We're going to inhale. We're going to exhale. We're going to inhale. Then we're going to exhale all the way. Pull the root lock. And we're going to kick the buttocks for as long as we can hold the breath out. Then when we need to, again as before, when we need a breath, we inhale, the legs come up, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, suspend the breath, no, exhale, suspend the breath, and then kick the buttocks. So you're suspending the breath with it held out. So if you are coming into shoulder stand, let's do it. If you're staying, you can do like I was just doing, or you can come into your half moon. I'll put a timer on. We'll have some fun. Let's go up and I'll talk you through it. Okay, here we go. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale all the way and kick the buttocks. When you need to take a breath, inhale up, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, suspend the breath and kick the buttocks. You guys are amazing. I'm loving seeing all this buttock kicking going on. This is where Kundalini can suddenly veer off into quite a bonkers place, but it works. It works if you work it. Stay with me. Claim yourself. Suspending the breath clears the subconscious. This is deep, potent work. You're doing amazing. We're coming into the final minute. You are literally taking over your system right now. You are claiming yourself. Last 30 seconds. Do your best. Time is flying. You are incredible. Sat Nam yogis, wherever you are, inhale your legs up towards the ceiling. Inhale, pull the root lock, reach, 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 reach. And then however you want to, you can come back into plow first or gently, gently, gently bring your legs down. When your legs come down, you're bringing your feet together in prayer pose. The knees are open and you're lying back. So you've got the soles of your feet together, or you can bring them into easy pose, so your legs are crossed. Just have the experience of your feet of your body being very open, the groin being very open, bringing your hands onto your heart for a moment. So you've got your hands on your heart and you're very open. This mantra that is playing, this protective mantra, and just see for a moment if you can create the most beautiful crystalline temple, pyramid around your body, surrounding yourself with light and love. You've created the safest space for yourself. And gently, gently now start to unfold the legs, stretching the legs out, bringing yourself into a lovely parallel posture, corpse pose. Your palms are going to be facing the ceiling. Your chin is slightly tucked so that the spine is long and straight. Notice you may want to slightly open the mouth to release any tension in the jaw. Just take a moment to scan through your body. Just notice if you're holding, notice if you need to cover your eyes or cover your body. Get yourself cozy. This is your opportunity to melt, to reset, to release, and to soften into yourself. You've earned it, so take it. And just see how gentle you can become now. You start to gently deepen the breath, removing your tongue in your mouth, wiggling your toes and your fingers. Start to rotate the wrists and the ankles in one direction. And then you're going in the opposite direction, really starting to enjoy moving the extremities of the body. You're going to inhale your arms above your head, long body inhale, opening the heart, expanding. As you exhale, draw your knees into your chest. The arms go T-shaped. Drop the knees to the left side and the head to the right. Breathing into the spine. Inhaling, the knees come to the center, and exhale, dropping them gently over to the other side, rotating your head in the opposite direction, and breathing into the stretch. Inhale, draw your knees back into your chest. Rub the soles of the feet and the palms of the hands together, again stimulating all of those nerve endings. And draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a very big, well done, you're amazing hug. And then rocking and rolling your way up. Try and keep your eyes closed. Bringing yourself back into a seated position with your hands in prayer pose at the heart. We're going to seal this session with the mantra Satanam, truth is my identity. We chant it 3 times, long Sat, short Nam. Inhale to begin. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. You bow your head to the earth, bowing to yourself for turning up, for showing up for yourself. Inhaling, coming back up. Satanam, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. I salute you for showing up. I'm super grateful to have spent this time with you. I really hope it resonated, and I'm gonna send you the recording of today's class if you want to do it again. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, and hopefully we will meet again either via Zoom or in person. So thank you very much. I wish you all the most beautiful, sun-filled, happy day. Satnam, lots of love.